How to connect with anyone. How many of you would like to learn to connect with anyone? Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. We'll get started in just a few seconds. But first of all, I'm going to reach out to say hi to all the people that connected with me today on my YouTube live. So, hi, Bill. Hi, Craig. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sandy, Vernay, Dustin. Appreciate you. Bill Shoemaker, Arthur, Eric, Craig, Kai, the Reacher, Scott Kloster. There's Katie. How are you? Scott McKinney, John Tier, Jody Falcon. Great audience today, man. I really appreciate and love each and every one of you. Hey, Jerome, how are you? Yeah, so Melody Ryba, thank you so much. Love and appreciate you. And we're right in that time frame, so we're going to get started. So, hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Today's subject and title is How to Connect with Anyone. Now, before I share this with you, I want you to just think about this. There's people out there probably like me, an auto mechanic, so I always tell people all the time how many people know an auto mechanic. I said, not really social butterflies. You know what I mean? It's like when I first thought about doing something other than being an auto mechanic, they say, well, listen, you got to have a network, you got to have an influence of people. And one of the things I thought right away, well, what if you're not a people person? Or if your paradigm is shy and you're introverted, and they said, listen, you got to go talk to your friends. And I go, I got 3 friends and they're also auto mechanics. So the one thing that the first thought you should have is a majority of the time, we're just in it for ourselves. See what I mean? We sort of grow up. I got to get a job. I want to get paid. I need to pay my bills. Maybe or maybe not. I'd like a relationship. It would be neat to have an apartment that's nice. Maybe go on some vacations and see, everything is programmed around us. So the one thing that I've learned from very successful people, my mentors, is you find out what everybody else is doing and you do the exact opposite. So think about this. If you wanted to raise money for a charity, you need people. If you want to own a company, you need people. We need people. If you're going to raise money, you need people. So when you look at the rest of the world, see, we're growing up and programmed, get a job, why would I want to get married? Well, because I don't want to be alone. I want to be loved. Lot of eyes and everything we're programmed with, you see? So now all of a sudden you want to create something bigger in your life. You want more freedom. You want to make a bigger impact. You want to make more money. You want to help more people. Wait a minute. You want to help more people. You need people to help people. So one of the things I thought that was really unique, of course, I share with a lot of you, here I am on workman's comp. I've never been more depressed. I feel like nothing's going to happen in my life, because I messed my knee up. I can't be a mechanic anymore. And so someone says to me, and you can get this cool story out of my book, How Is That Working? Rat Race to Freedom at roberthollis.com/free. Just go put your email stuff in there. We'll send you a digital copy. And so I had someone reach out to me, Sean Hennigan, and he said, hey, Bobby, how you doing? I said, great, and he said, well, listen, I met this guy that he showed me his check. It was $62,000 for the month. And he's looking for people. He's looking for people that might be interested in making extra money, if not six figures a year. Would you like to meet him? See, so when I went and met this guy, wait a minute, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I got to go meet somebody, right? Meet somebody. And so when I meet him, the one thing he was a master at, and he always promoted a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it's like, he said that you just got to read this book, right? And so one of the key phrases in the book is, instead of being interesting, you want to be interested. So now you turn your your focus toward other people. And other videos I've done, WIIFM, what's in it for me? So if the majority of the world is pretty selfish, it's all about them, because that's when people say, I don't need to make any extra money. I don't need to do anything. Hey, do you know anyone that needs to make extra money? I don't know anyone. And it's like, so people are pretty selfish. So the way you can connect with anyone is you got to sort of find out what is their reasoning. What are they looking for? Again, what's in it for them? And I'll tell you a quick story, because this is one of my funnest stories. One time I was standing in front of a group of people in Michigan. I was building a group, and I said to people, listen, because I love connecting with people, and we'll get to that in a second, because I love connecting with some people. I love connecting with people. And the reason why is because I have knowledge that someone shared with me that changed every area of my life. Every area. My connection with my creator, my connection with my wife, my connection with my kids, my connection with, friends and relatives, my mindset, for the love of God. My mindset, always being grateful, optimistic, always having a new vision for me to look forward to. So I'm pulled toward my vision. There's a lot of things that my mentors shared with me that when I believed them, and then I wanted to share this wisdom with other people. So I believe that this information and wisdom works. Why? Because I applied it and I got results. I took the information and I executed on it, mastered the mundane, mastered the little basics. And this is one: connection. So one of the things that I did is I learned, listen, people don't care what you know unless they know that you care. See, this is what blows me away, is I get, pitched every day, all day. And it's like, hey, invest in my company. Hey, take a look at my link. This is the most incredible, best company on the planet. Here, check out this video. No connection whatsoever. Even when they say hello, are you going, oh my God, really? All right. Hello. No. I go, hello, how long have you been, with My Daily Choice? That's the kind of stuff that I'll say, because I want to get directly to them. If they're going to pitch me, I want to pitch them first. And only one time the person was like, listen, I was just trying to connect with you. And I went, oh, well, this is, most people don't. They just want to sell me something. They just want to get my money. They just want me to buy a product and invest. They're not interested in me at all. They could care less. So that's why people try to falsify, saying, how are you? Where do you live? And then, then comes the pitch. You know what I mean? So even one time when I thought I messed up, then the person turned around and pitched me anyway. And so, the golden rule, right, is do unto others like you'd want people to do unto you. And so, the story I was sharing with you is I go meet my mentor, and man, he was interested in me. Do you know what the number one thing that people love to hear? Number one thing, their name. Their name. So that's why every one of my very first, connections with people is, hey, Katie, I see that we're friends, but we haven't connected yet. And so I just would like to reach out and connect with you. I don't know if you've heard of the science of getting rich, but when I first connect with people, I want to give them a gift to what my mentors did for me that changed my life in every area. So, I'm going to give away a gift. That's one way of doing it. Another way is a sincere compliment. So, how many of you, when someone first reaches out to you to connect with you, do they use your name? And secondly, are they giving a gift or just giving you well wishes? Like I've also reached out to people and I'll say, hey, Bill, I was thinking of you. So instead of thinking of you, I just thought I'd reach out and send you a message. And I hope everything's going great. And I wish you the best year ever. See what I mean? So it's not a hello and then a setup, right? Where it almost seems like robotic. And that is reason why I like doing audio clips. The reason I love doing audio clips is because people can hear my voice. People can hear my voice. They can hear my enthusiasm, probably my confidence. And I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of saying the wrong things when I'm connecting with strangers because I ask myself, how would I feel if? And how would I act if? So when people reach out to me, if they don't get to emotionally connect with me, make me feel better, make me smile, there's no connection. So a sincere compliment would be something like, I took a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to click on their profile and see something that I can genuinely, with authenticity, make a sincere compliment to them. Now, that could be on a post. So I could go to their page and I could say, wow, thank you for being a blessing. I really love this post. Take just a little more effort than a heart or maybe a thumbs up, right? Doesn't have to be a lot. Doesn't take a lot of time. How many of you have seen someone get an eye contact with you and they smile? Are they wave? Right? It's something that you can connect with sincerity. Because again, people don't care what you know unless they know that you care. So the only other thing that I've done is I love connecting with pages of where I want to go, right? Vision inspires success in others now. So, right now I'm connected with a bunch of people as I build my YouTube channel. And so we have something in common. So I can say, hey, Ron, I see you're involved in the group, or I see that you're following Evan. Could you please share with me your YouTube channel so I can subscribe and support you? Make a like or a comment on one of your pages. One of your videos. Are you guys starting to see where me naturally I do this? And so the story I was going to share with you as I was in front of 100 people, right? And I said, how many people in this room know somebody that will not take a second to look at what I'm doing no matter what? Does anybody know somebody like that? Corky, thank you so much for being a super chatter. If you guys see that, that's Corky donating money to children that I support. I support 2,500 orphans going for 250,000. Yeah, raise my goal. And I can't do that without people. So thank you, Corky. I love and appreciate you so much. So you guys can see the little square sign down there with the dollar sign. If you feel like I'm giving you any kind of wisdom or any kind of inspiration or hope or like, so ask yourself, am I connecting with this person correctly? Am I giving them a reason why to want to help me? So my whole thing is I got to do something to generate the person wanting to connect with me. And secondly, so I can ask them to do me a huge personal favor and introduce me to anybody. Introduce me to anybody that might need some help, need to make extra money. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you. I love you so much. The 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 something fairy. See, I apologize. I don't even know how to say that word. I'm dyslexic, by the way. So I said, does anybody know someone that wouldn't give me a time of day? They wouldn't be interested at all. And I never forget there was this guy named Rick Belger. And Rick Belger ended up being one of my number one people in a previous company. Amazing. And so he raises his hand. He says, yeah, my uncle, there's no way he would give you any of your time. And I said, how much do you want to bet me? And I wish I remembered the exact number, but let's say $20. Okay. And so I said, what's his number? And I had a phone sitting on a table on the stage in front of these people. So I picked up the phone, dialed the number, and this is how his uncle responded. His uncle responded, who is this? And I said, I'm here with your nephew, Rick. His response was, so what? And my response was, listen, he told me there's no way I can get a minute of your time. And I bet him $20. If you give me a minute of your time, I'll split the money with you. So thank you so much, Bill Shoemaker. Man, I love and appreciate you so much. The kids are going to love it. You guys are just so great. So now understand that even though this guy didn't want to talk to anybody, is not a nice person, I said that to him and he said, go. So now I only got a minute, so I got to make it short, right? And what I did is I said, I'm working directly, you know what I mean? Because people want to judge me. People want to judge you. So that's when I said, listen, I'm directly working with a guy that makes millions of dollars and we're expanding a company in the area. And the only reason I wanted to talk to you is to share with you who we are and what we do so you could refer us to people. Because I know you wouldn't refer Rick or I to anybody unless you believed in who we are and what we're doing. And he goes, you're absolutely correct. And I said, can we come over to your office? And he goes, yeah, Rick knows where I am. Come on down. And not only did his uncle and his father get involved in the business, but like I said, he ended up being one of the best people that I have. So one of the things I want each and every one of you to understand is you got to be creative. See, people keep wanting me to give them, Robert, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? I did this person. And then we get in our mind, right? Chicken list is someone that we really know is successful. So, oh my God, I had David reach out to me and say, there's this guy that's I think in mortgage business. He makes a lot of money. Man, he makes a lot of money. How would you connect with this guy? Same way. Exactly the same way. Another way is not only to give them compliments, but give them a little bit of praise and recognition. So, David, if you're watching this, I'm sure you'll watch the replay. Is you would reach out to someone like that, and David actually installed carpeting in his home, right? So David could reach out to him and say, "Hey, Jim, I know I haven't connected with you in a while, but I thought of you. I thought of you because of your success. And you really impressed me. Is there any way I could get a minute of your time? So what I do is it doesn't make a difference how many people and how successful they are, because I will connect with each and every one of them exactly the same way. I got to connect with them first. Even if they've heard of the science of getting rich, I'm going to, offer that as a gift, saying this book has really helped me. And I'm going to connect with people thinking about them first. And so it's so important. Now, here's the biggest one. To emotionally connect with people, you need to be emotional. You need to be emotionally connected to your vision and your dream. Melody, I love you so much. Thank you. She's one of my millionaires. I appreciate you so much, Melody. Man, this is a great video. I love this. So here's where people get the rub, right? It's hard to connect with people and feel like you're enough and feel like you're worthy of someone's time, even if you make up in your mind that they're busy. See, so if you don't want to bother people, then you don't believe in yourself and your worth and your worth and you're enough. See, so if you won't reach out to anyone, it's because you don't believe. You don't believe in yourself and what you're sharing with people. If you knew for a fact, like me, like Bob Proctor, like Rhonda Byrne that wrote The Secret, if you don't believe that studying and mastering the science of getting rich will alter and change your programming to allow you to shift on a paradigm to make you feel worthy and enough that you have something that's worth offering. See, you got to stop thinking about you. You got to stop thinking about you. It's about them. So Corky sent me a nice video today. Didn't even know that I was talking about this subject. And, when a stream or water doesn't feed itself, it's there for fish. It's there to water plants. It's there for people to drink. A tree doesn't grow fruit to eat their own fruit. It grows fruit for animals and for people. The sun doesn't warm itself. The sun nurtures plants and animals, vitamin D for us. We got light. When you look at nature, nature does things for others. Nature does not do stuff for itself. And why the majority of the world is messed up is because they're always thinking of them first. How is this going to benefit me? What's in it for me? Why should I do anything for you? That's why you need to make it about them. Are you following this? So people say, oh my God, I love this product. Oh my God, it's done this for me. And oh my God, these are the testimonials. So this is what the product did for me. I need you to buy products and I need you to get in the company so I can make money. And you wonder why they're not connecting with you. You wonder why you're not connecting because you wish they would buy something for you to make money. You wish that they would do stuff for you. Now, me, the hardest problem that I had is feeling worthy and enough. I was like, my mind was going, who the hell am I? Who the hell am I? Dyslexic, not so smart, auto mechanic. What do I have to offer? Why do I deserve their time? And that's when I understood from my mentor about giving praise and recognition to someone other than me. So fast. I even made my presentation to certain individuals so fast as I would say, hey, listen, I was wondering if you could do me a huge personal favor. I'd really, really appreciate it. We're looking for people that need extra money. See, I'm asking them to help me help other people. That's when they usually go, well, what is this? And then I can say, listen, man, I am so blessed to be working with my business partner. And my business partner has done some incredible things. I don't want to tell you, I want to show you. I want to send you a short video. And he not only documents his income, but then he's going to show you where we're going to give you a free affiliate account. See, the benefits of entry is it's free. The marketing's free. The training's free. And once you get in, we created material for you to view so you will feel comfortable referring us to others. And because it's an affiliate program, we can use your affiliate link. And if they decide to get involved, you will be compensated. Wait a minute. If I introduce you to somebody, I'm going to get something. Yeah, the WWIFM gift. So the very first thing I needed to do is I needed to figure out that I was worthy, that I was enough, that I'm a miracle. And I got incredible information to give to somebody that has ears to hear. Now, watch me really blow you away here. There's a lot of people that might go to church or believe in a religion or believe in some kind of spiritual thing, right? But then there's a lot of people that are involved in political parties, or they might be involved in, the Elks Club or, the VFW. There's all these things that people are involved in. And if there's ever a part of recruiting, right? So I hear about people, it just says in their book, right? To go to every ends of the world to share the good news. Not the good news for you, the good news for them. The benefits for them. All right? So you got a lot of people that are going to a lot of churches that are in a bunch of different beliefs. And if you ask them, when was the last time that you invited a person to go see your priest, your minister, your bishop? When was the last time that you brought someone to church? I don't know if I've ever invited anyone to church because you're thinking of you. See, you won't invite anyone because they'll make you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to waste their time. You don't want to push yourself on other people. If you understood that the gift is to them, for anyone that watches this video live or recorded, if you really truly believe that your salvation and your belief in what you do is really something, eternal life or whatever, then why aren't you sharing it with people? Because you're thinking about you. You're not thinking about the people that will help. You're not thinking about their eternal life if you believe in it. So that's probably the same reason that you're not like me 24/7 sharing the science of getting rich. Because that book and this book changed my life. It changed my life. But I'm not disappointed or upset or feel rejected if I'm talking to the majority of the people that always are thinking about them. See, if they won't take the time to read the book, if they won't take time to listen to the message, if they just want to block and delete me, and they don't want the gift. So when I knew that the more seeds I planted and spoke to those that have ears to hear, that if I just did it all day, every day, with love and empathy and compassion, knowing that this information changed my life. And if that information hasn't changed your life yet, then you got to be good enough to talk about somebody that did. That's why when I first watched The Secret and read the book, The Science of Getting Rich, just like Rhonda Byrne, just like Bob Proctor, my first thoughts is I got to get this information to the world. The first name I haven't used in forever is the word, the domain I have it called Unlimited Wisdom. See, the wisdom's not mine. The wisdom's not mine. I didn't write the book, The Science of Getting Rich. That was inspired by The Science of Getting Rich. See, that book inspired Andrew Carnegie to become the wealthiest person in the world, to hire Napoleon Hill to go out and interview 500 of the most influential people to write the book, The Think and Grow Rich. Are you guys following me? So my beliefs are that if everyone had the wisdom and knowledge I did, and they would study it and would apply it and would go through the lessons, that they're radically going to get a paradigm shift and they're going to radically change their lives. And that's been true. For me, that has been true for 36 years. I have altered and changed people's lives forever. The right people at the right time. So first, you got to start thinking about what you're giving to somebody else. How are you making them feel? The reason I can connect with anyone is because when I see somebody or react to somebody, the very first thing I'm doing is I'm also paying attention. They got my 100% attention, and I'm listening. So a lot of you that are posting in here, ask this question. Answer this question for me. When I'm around you, do I make time for you? Do I make you feel special? Do I make you feel worthy? Do I make you feel enough? When I'm around you and going back and forth, either in a Zoom or Messenger, can you tell that I'm focused on you? Do I tell you that I love and appreciate you? See, the reason I can connect with anyone is because I truly freaking care. That's not fake. The biggest compliments I've ever got in my life is people go, "Oh my God, Robert, you're just so down to earth. You're just so down to earth. You don't judge me. You make me feel like I can do this. You make me feel good when I'm around you." If anybody wants to know why I can connect with anybody, this is why. Huh? So there's not one of you that I've reached out to and asked you to buy anything from me. There's not one of you that I've ever reached out to and asked you what your volume was this month. There's not one of you that I've reached out to and said, I need you to get involved in my business. I need you to buy something from me. So that's how you connect with anyone. So there's some of you that are listening to this video and you believe that you can go to out there and make so much money and not care about people. Here's the magic. You ready? Because I've changed every spot on me. A leopard can't change his spots. So I had a lot of trauma when I was young. And I had abandonment issues, trust issues. I didn't like people. People weren't good to me. But I was thinking about me. And then I read The Science of Getting Rich, and it says, wow, you can build influence. You can create and find all the resources, all the money, all the people that you need if they feel special being around you. If they know that you care. If they know that you really, really mean it, they'll do everything in their power to help you make your vision come true. So I hope this helped you. I really do. Because a lot of people just want to know, well, what do you say? Well, if you say something without caring, it doesn't work. If you're connecting with people just to get them to buy something, it doesn't work. And you can hear it in people's voices. So, Robert, okay. I'm going to reach out and do this, connection thing. I'm not a people person. I just want to sell stuff and make money. I really don't care about anybody. But, so if you go out there and you connect with somebody and you give them the gift, when can you sell them something? When do I send the link? When do I get them to buy product? Wow, how fast you turned it to you. Do you think people feel that? Oh, hell yeah, they feel it. And they think it. They go, this person doesn't give a rip about me. All they want me to do is buy the product. This person doesn't give a rip about me. All they want to do is get me in their business and send them money, invest in their business. Does anybody make you feel like that? How does it make you feel? So my mentor looked at me and he said, Robert, if I gave you $62,000, what would you do? And I started naming off all the things that I would do. I'd fly to Montana. I'd ask my girlfriend, Terry, to marry me. How would that make you feel? Oh my God. That would be the best thing ever. Great. Well, Robert, to make that happen, and he started drawing me a theoretical example. Now, Robert, say this is you. And we go out and find 2 other people. Now, we might have to go through a lot of people, but we can find 2 people, I promise you, Robert, that want to change the way they feel. They're the right people at the right place. The timing is perfect. And you just need to know that a majority of the people, their timing isn't perfect. Okay. So, Robert, are you willing to go through a lot of people to help find 2 people? Yeah. And then here's where everyone messes up. Everyone messes up. He said, now what our goal is, Robert, is to help those 2 get a payday, to help those 2 get income. So wait a minute. If I find 2 people that really truly want to change their life, my focus is to help them get results? Yeah. What about me? See, I never said that. So, Robert, if we get to these 2 people and we help them each get 2, and then they make money, how do you think that's going to make them feel? They get a belief payday. We're going to get them to a place where they're in profit. So it's covering their everyone's like, how much is ownership? How much is ownership? That's because you didn't share with them and make them feel that we working together, not them going and doing it, we working together. We're going to go out and I'm going to help you get your two. And I'm going to help your people get them their two. Because my goal is to make sure that every month you're making more money than you're spending on your 90 points. So every time you ask someone, ask you, hey, how's that working for you? I'm in profit. What? Yeah, I've been in profit every month since I joined. How does that make you feel? So I can connect with anyone because I will do my very best. Even if I'm talking to a very successful entrepreneur, I'll say to them, listen, you're probably too busy or too focused to even look at what I'm doing. But just know this, there's people that you can't help because they don't have the skills or the education to work for your company. But yet they filled out an employment form and you would love to help them. You just can't hire them. Two, there might be some people that are on your payroll that, I would call an allowance. And there's people that you're taking care of financially that you wish they would find independence. I've gone to people that own small companies and I go, do you have people that fill out a job application with you? Yeah, I do. You don't hire them all, do you? No, we'll get like 50, 60 applications and we only hire like one or two. Really, did you have somebody that really, really impressed you with their attitude? They just didn't have the skills to get the job? So you got to ask yourself the question, the creative question. How can I serve? The way to greatness is the service of many. The way to greatness is the service of many. So I possess the information and the wisdom to give to people that if they're at the right place at the right time and they apply it, their life is never going to be the same. And every area of their life, it's never going to be the same. And so that's why I do what I do. So if you believed in yourself, you loved yourself, see, because there was a time when I didn't love Robert. I didn't love anything about me. I hid everything about me. I was ashamed about all the stuff about me because I cared what other people thought. Then I had people that taught me, hey, Robert, what other people think of you is none of your business. What? Robert, man, there's so many people out there that just despise and hate Justin Bieber. They're constantly shouting and saying garbage and maybe even protesting at a couple of his concerts, and everything he does is awful. But Justin Bieber has a group of people called believers. See, Robert, your goal is not to please everyone. What? Yeah, Robert, your job is to find people that are on the same journey as you, to find people that have the same vibe as you. So you can build a group of very, very happy, loyal people that are on the same journey as you. Why would you want somebody that wasn't on the same journey as you, that didn't believe like you? Because that's frustrating. I never thought about that. See, Robert, if you fell in love with you and you knew for a fact that if you went into action and you actually got results, as small as they could be. Hey, it cost me like $183 to be qualified for all my income, and I made over $200. So I'm in profit. I'm in profit every month. Okay, so wait a minute. If it doesn't work for you, does it work for other people? Yeah, there's millions and millions of people that use marketing to be self-employed so they never have to work for anybody again. So the industry's not trial, the company's not on trial, the training's not on trial. It's just you don't believe that you can do it. So you don't believe that you can do it because you never really believed and you didn't fall in love with yourself and you don't like people, so you don't want to connect with people. You just want them to buy stuff or just get involved in the company. So what I did is he drew out my theoretical example. I was looking, man, if I could make $3,800 take home, it would change and alter my whole life. And it did. So I knew that I could, wow, why would people listen to me? Then I could give praise and recognition to someone that they might listen to. What if I don't like that video? It's just, they don't have ears to hear. Have you ever checked out this book, The Science of Getting Rich? Here's the free audios. My mentor told me to do 4, 14, and 7 in those orders. I'm telling you right now, if some of you would just believe, like it worked for Bob Proctor, like it worked for Rhonda Byrne, like it worked for Jenna Zweigel, like it worked for Robert Hollis, like it worked for Melody Ryba. If you guys could just believe that all you needed to do is be the person that gave the science of getting rich to more people than anybody you know. If all you did is sow seeds as fast and quick as you possibly could, because there's some people that won't do anything, wrong place, wrong time. There's some people that'll block you. There's some people that will cuss you out. You know what I mean? Hey, money isn't everything. Okay. Yeah, you got me. You got me. I don't read. I don't listen to this stuff. I don't like personal development. This is all a scam. All right. I still wish happiness and success for you. But if you believe that you just go out and you plant as many seeds as you possibly can as fast as you can, that's what my mentor taught me. That some of them will grow. Some of them will grow and turn into giant trees. Like Melody Ryba. So I love and appreciate you. I believe in you. If no one's giving you permission to be happy and successful, let me be the first. But learn to think like the rest of the people, the opposite of what other people think. Because all they're thinking about is what's in it for me. How do I make money? How do I get people to buy stuff? How do I get people to get in this business and go to work so I can make my dreams come true? That's not how it works. And if someone told you that's how it works, they're lying. They're lying to you. They're telling you they're successful, but they're not happy. They don't have any friends. Believe it or not, my mentor, Bill Gould, the one I write about in this book, right? In my opinion, he was the best mentor I could have ever had because he taught me 2 things in 5 years: how to connect, how to care, how to do this business correctly, which now, made me millions and millions and millions of dollars every year. And I've helped a lot of people do the same and get free. But then when he started his own company, he changed. And now he showed me how to do everything the wrong way. So when he started his new company, I was only with him for 9 months and I'm out of there. And I helped Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs on 2020, along with John Stossel, take my mentor to his knees. They took his company away from him, all his riches and everything, because I didn't believe what he was doing. So now he was hurting people instead of doing the stuff he taught me to do. That's so bizarre. He just got this God complex and turned into an evil person. So pretty hilarious, right? So I love each and every one of you. Please do me a huge personal favor. Share this video with people that you know need to learn that connection part. Because if you see people get involved in this business and get burnt out, and not only get burnt out, but they turn around and they have people in their group that are not duplicating them. So they always say to you, listen, I was going to say this to a leader today when I talked to him. Do you have anybody in your group that's out earned you? Do you have anybody in your group that's making a full-time income? No. Then you're plugging your people into wrong stuff. And I'm sad to say this, but some of that stuff came from you. If you can't get people emotionally engaged and attached to their vision and show them a simple theoretical example to get them to go into action, to get results, and you help them. You don't tell them to go do something, you help them do it. So I'm going to let you go. A little windy today, but I just wanted to get this point across because it's just so important. People want to know how to do something. How do you do it? What do you say? Who do you contact? What time do you contact? What do you lead with? They want to know how to do the business. But they don't realize if you use the how, here's a good example. I put you in an airplane. No, let's make it really crazy. All right. We're flying in a private airplane. Me and my family, you and your family, right? And all of a sudden something happens to the pilot. You can want to know how to fly a plane. Oh, I just wish I knew how to fly a plane. But you're never going to learn how to fly a plane until you know what you're going to do with it, your vision of being a pilot and what you're going to do in servicing and other people. You know what? Isn't it amazing that as a pilot, what if the pilot never had any customers? What if pilots never had any passengers? We need people. You need to figure out how to continue to help people. All right. Peter, thank you so much for being a super chatter. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And if you guys notice, there's some people here with not only super chatters, but there's also people here that have an IC next to their name. And ICs are inner circle people that I work with directly one-on-one to not only help them go through breakthroughs, but get the vision, get emotionally attached to that vision. And now part of that is also learning and helping them be very confident and enthusiastic and thesos God within to go out and share the wisdom that they're learning from me that I got from others. I'm just a person that stands on the shoulders of giants before me. So again, thank you very much. To become an inner circle member, all you need to do is see join someplace around here. So again, thank you so much, Melody. Thank you, John Tier. Thank you. Who else? Peter, Bill, I believe, and Katie, Corky. Oh my God. This video must have touched a nerve. We must want to share our wisdom with others, not get them to buy something or get involved in something. You create a connection and a relationship from someone who really cares, and then people do business with people that they like and people that have helped them. Pretty simple. See you soon. Talk to you on the next video. Bye for now.